but today it is likely to come down. All right. Good morning, guys. Hope everyone had an awesome trading day yesterday. Yesterday we had some decent activity, but today is a new day, November the 5th. What do we have available for us today? I shared the watch list last night. I was a little late on it, actually. I completely forgot to actually post the link. But this is the list for today, guys. We only have two stocks on the list, FIS and RGN. These are the two earnings pick that I have for today. I will add, obviously, to my list some of my normal stocks like probably Shopify, Nvidia, etc. But as far as the earnings picks list, these are the two. And today I wanted to do something special for you guys and just give you a breakdown of what I'm expecting from one of these. And my pick for the day after reviewing both of these, and both of them are solid, but I expect one of these is going to have a better move than the other. And my pick for that is going to be REGN. And why is that? Well, first of all, REGN on the regular moves about $7.29. So the expected move for me, as far as REGN is concerned today, is probably going to be $14 plus. Okay, it's going to be $14 plus, possibly $20 to $24. So I'm expecting a range between $14 to $24 easily on REGN today. Oh, well, why is that, Ron? Why is that? Well, based on its history of this year alone, REGN has had some decent moves every time it reports earnings. When it loses or when it makes money. This time it reported a good profit. So it is likely to possibly rally for the days that follow. But today, if it fails to break the pre-market high, it is likely to come down. So I am expecting REGN right now. It is gapping up, but I am expecting it to come down today and possibly give us an opportunity to, capture some profit on its $14 to $24 move as it breaks down today. Well, why are you expecting this breakdown, Ron? Well, I'm just looking at the history of it, guys. But again, we're always going to plan for both sides. I don't really care which way it's going to go. I'm just going to have a plan ready. But today I am expecting it to break down. Why? Well, normally on the Q3s it tends to be choppy. So that was my first impression. Well, maybe it'll be choppy. Maybe. But also we have, and guys, nothing is set in stone. So it's always important to plan for both sides because of this. So 7 out of 8 of the last were red, 1 green. And this was a massive green. So this is why we plan. Just in case we're wrong. We want to make sure that we're ready to go the way it wants to go. It's a highly correlated stock, right? The markets are pushing higher, okay? And if it wants to go higher, then higher is where we're going. That's not the problem. But overall, based on its history, based on its recent history as far as this year is concerned, massive red, red, red. Most of these are solid block candles, meaning that you can see this, they're not very wicky, they're not choppy like these last two Q3s, okay? So first, all right, are we going to have a choppy Q3 or are we going to have a solid block? Based on recent history, we're probably going to have a solid block today. So I am expecting a solid move from REGN. Regardless of which way it breaks, I'm expecting a solid move. So the expected move for REGN today, guys, let's take a look at where it is now. All right, so it is gapping up. Or it hit a high of 324. Oh, awesome. Now you know, hey man, it needs to break 324 to the upside for us to get a potential $14 to $24 move to the upside. Nice. So now we know that that's what we're looking for there. So the downside is perfect because we have a lot of points to reference. So let's go ahead and zoom in on our 30-minute chart here. Let's zoom out a little bit there. All right, so now we have our pivot points, which are awesome reference points as far as where it can go to the downside. So the downside is easy. And if we go and look at past support and resistance areas, it kind of lines it up perfectly for us. So it's like, okay, now we can start checking where it like to pause, where it like to wick, where it like to close. And if it does open anywhere between this wick, this pivot, and this pre-market high, then we know, okay, what are we expecting? Then we're going to see if it breaks this level here, we can expect it to easily. It depends on where it opens, guys, and then we adjust accordingly. as always, give yourself enough time for the prices to settle. Do not jump into anything rapidly. What I would suggest is that you give yourself an opportunity, a reasonable entry. So what you could wait for is some actual divergence. So what you can wait for is, hey, wait for this thing to actually show you some divergence. You know, it may actually open somewhere around here, push down, push higher, gives you that divergence somewhere around here. By that time, the prices will probably have settled. And again, you can come down to a lower time frame. This is the 10-minute. You can come down to the 5-minute. You know, come down to the 1-minute. Just wait for some reasonable divergence to the downside. So again, negative divergence. So probably going to get a high here. You know, you're going to get another high. I mean, it's setting it up now. So, you know, probably wait for another one. And then wait for the perfect entry, guys. Remember, you have $14 to $24 move expected. So you're going to have plenty of time to make money. Just watch out for the places that it's likely to stop and don't get chickened out. So if it does want to pause somewhere, just recognize that. An extended stay at one of these key levels is a problem. So you have to recognize that and know, hey, man, this thing is probably wants to go the other way. So recognize that. Stop yourself out before you turn a small loss or small win, before a small win goes into red, and then just take your money and then play the other direction if that is where it wants to go. Pay attention to the volume. If you don't have the volume column, make sure you get them on the links below. But this will tell you how much volume is coming in on the 10-minute, how much volume is coming in for the daily so far, above average. Pay attention to that. So overall, guys, I am still expecting REGN to break down, expecting $14 to $24 move to the downside. All right. So ultimate targets for this one is going to be, let's see. So if it opens above here, 320, let's say the 320 level, I am expecting it to come down to at least 307, followed by 302 potentially, and then at most 299. I'm not sure if it's going to have the juice to break below that level, but these are your immediate targets here. If you're still in here, then you should definitely layer in and layer out. So obviously try to layer out, okay? To the upside, if it actually ends up breaking, this is my cautionary area here. If it does manage to break this level, so if it hits here and then it breaks this level, this is where I would tell you to go ahead and add some more, guys. Go ahead and add some more. Once it breaks this level, what you're looking for is a close above this level because you want to see it go high. You want to confirm that it wants to break above this level. See, I labeled this level here wicks because it likes to wick. Basically, it likes to touch that level, fake you out, and then reverse. So that is the cautionary area there. So again, you can even come up to the 30-minute. I mean, I don't think it shouldn't take you that long. It shouldn't take the stock that long to actually pick a direction. So I don't want to tell you to wait for a divergence on the 30-minute. But if it is at the 30-minute, it sets that divergence because it's hanging around this level for way too long. You're probably going to see the divergence being built in this area here, letting you know that it's going to go the other way. So if it takes 30 minutes and it's still hanging around this level here, guys, it may not break. And then, you know, you'll see it actually break down. But if it does break, again, just follow where it wants to go. Remember, highly correlated stock. Markets are pushing higher. If it wants to go higher, go higher. But overall, the expected move for this one today is to the downside. So I am expecting it to break down. But again, guys, don't go in overly bearish with an overly bearish bias. I'm just letting you know what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking it so that you can understand what to expect and how to play it, okay? So that's pretty much it for this one today, guys. If you take the trade, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. See you guys in the next one.